Hello, Rob here from the Flanagan Homestead. I'm by my firewood shed that's up on the property. You can see my firewood stand down there on the roadside. I think, yeah, you can see it's there. So anyway, there's always something happening with my firewood stand that I didn't expect. So here's a story of something new. So as many of you know, if you've been following my channel, I had done really well without theft of firewood bundles or money for quite some time. But then when I started doing sales again going into this fall, I was like, I think bundles are disappearing. So I started counting them, and sure enough, I wasn't getting all the money. So I put a couple more cameras back out there, one that's very visible and another one that's hidden to capture more video there. But anyway, and then I'm counting exactly how many bundles are out. So I put out 15 bundles. I had exactly 15 bundles in there. But yesterday it was really stormy. There's a foot and a half of snow up in the mountains above us. And we have hit winter, and I just thought, man, it's really cold. On my way home from work, I thought, I'll go check to see if some firewood moved. So I went down there, and all 15 bundles were gone. I'm like, well, I hope they paid for it. So I opened up my cash box, and at first $10 fell out, and I was like, ah. But then some of the time money gets stuck up in there, and I worked it around, and a $100 bill fell out. And I was like, well, wait a minute. There was 15 bundles, and I'm selling them for $5. There should have only been $75. So what's going on here? And I thought maybe, sometimes people pick up wood when they need it, and then they come back later and pay for that. That does happen occasionally, and I thought, well, maybe they're making up for some money that they had before. So anyway, so all my firewood stand is empty. That's why I'm here today. I'm going to make some more bundles and put it in there. But usually I just make bundles and put them in there. But I had enough time this last weekend that I made bundles down there, and I left some up here in my firewood shed, and I had a bunch of bundles left up here. So I went to grab the bundles that were up here to take down there, and they're all gone as well. Now, there's not extra, all the rest of the wood that's supposed to be there is still in there. I don't know if you can really see it in there. But so what happened is the person that emptied out my firewood stand, and then they came up the hill here and decided to help themselves to the woodshed that I have going on here, which I don't really want them coming up here, but I'm not really mad at the same point in time because they still did pay, technically even overpay, for the amount of wood that they got. I'm considering putting a note in there saying, hey, if you need this much wood, then I can give you a better price if we meet, and I can sell you an amount, and then it'll save me the time of bundling. I don't want to sell full cords. I get people asking me to do that all the time, but I only have so much cured wood that I want to do the bundles, which sell for a higher price. But I could sell a face cord or something like that and give them a good deal and not have to bundle it. But yeah, I don't want people coming up the hill here, so the firewood stands down there. It's not too far up the hill, but it's up in a turn here, and this is the wood that I've got cured ready to go this year. And here's the stack we're working on next year for next year's bundles. But anyway, here's my roof sitting low. If you've been following my channel, I built a roof that's designed to be lifted up onto pole barn poles, and then I'm going to have it about 8 feet in the back and 12 feet in the front. But all the wood's still in the way, and I was hoping to have that done this summer. But once I sell all this wood, I am going to lift this up on poles and then start filling wood in there again in the future. Anyway, so there's what's the continuing saga of the firewood stand, which I didn't think I'd have as many stories as I've had on this place. After I finish making more bundles today, and from the wood that's over here, and putting them down on the firewood stand, I am going to pull down the cameras and look to see if I have footage of the people that were helping themselves to this firewood. And again, I'm not mad at them because they paid, but I'm not sure I want them helping themselves up here anyway. Here's the vehicle pulling up that bought all the wood. You can see on the timestamps from when they left here, they're going to load up all this. They went up to my other place and came back down, and it was about 10 to 15 minutes. I'm going to avoid a face shot of him here because he did nothing wrong. But anyway, he does come back and pay. Thanks for joining me on the Flanagan Homestead, where Christmas trees are my business, teaching and cleaning horticulture is my job, and outdoor projects, like this firewood stand, are my passion. Hope to see you again soon. Be blessed, everyone.